What is up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here. We are back in the world of FTB Horizons, and we're working on a few things today. Alright, so, we were doing golems in the last episode. You guys may remember that. We were trying to do the research. The problem we ran into with golems is research is hard. It's really hard. So, we're doing something easier. A lot easier. We're going to use rotary craft, which kind of hates me. And we're going to use fans. For those of you guys who are unaware, fans blow really, really hard, and they rip crops out of the ground, apparently. I did not know this, but apparently it's a thing. And in the ripping process, they replant, which is kind of cool. So we're going to make a epic shit ton of those. All right, so we're going to do, let's do 6. Oh, and Riley's trying to give everybody the plague. We're going to start calling her Typhoid Mary. So
please don't.
She wants to
They
make...
would start calling it.
She wants to make sure everybody is as infected and infested and as miserable as she is. So.
Oh God, I hate you.
Oh, now you make me feel bad.
Well, now you're making me feel like a lot worse than I already feel.
I don't know if that's possible, madam.
You just did.
The scientists have said that I cannot be held responsible for the Typhoid Mary issue.
No, you succeeded. You hurt my feelings. Now I'm crying.
I don't think you either have feelings or are capable of crying.
Well, that was rude.
Well, I was just saying. You know, I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Why would you not think that I have feelings?
You know, just some of the stuff that you might have done. Like light me on fire, you know, things along those lines, you know. Just a few things. That's all.
Hey,
nothing major.
I kind of have to be, like, excited to do that or something, I guess.
You have to be excited to try and burn me alive?
Yeah.
Really?
Or mad, or upset, or maybe even depressed to get myself to laugh, I guess. See, and you're saying I don't have any feelings.
Well, okay. I mean, maybe you do. Maybe you do. We'll have to do a study. We'll have to do a study. So
Why?
the study will only hurt a little bit. Not a lot, just a little.
I don't want to know.
We got to do some tests, some testing to make sure that. Well, shit. Which side is that? There's like 8 sides in this. How do I know which side it is? Is it that side? Is that putting energy in there? No. What about that one? No. Alright, shit. You know what? We're just going to put it on all sides and see which side gives power. None of them. It's draining juice, and that one's not taking. Dude, you're a stupid box, and I hate you. Alright, we're going to try this one. Oh, I don't want to do that. I can't do that. Fuck. Why is it so hard? Riley, why does it have to be hard?
What?
Why can't it just be easy?
What are you talking about?
Energy conduits. Thermal expansion. It's just difficult. It's like trying to figure you out. It's like, man, why can't you just do your job? God.
I highly doubt it's as confusing as me.
You know, you're probably right there. You're probably right there. Anyways, like I was saying, the rotary craft is a lot easier option to use. Number one, I don't cry while I'm doing it. Number 2, it doesn't require 100 hours of research or me trying to figure something out that's almost impossible. And I don't feel inclined to cheat to learn all the recipes that way. So with this option, we're just going to keep going with this. So there we go. That's 21. 21 should be in, wait, 21 to, what is 4 times 10 is 40. We need 40. See, I can do maths. I can do maths occasionally. So what we're doing now, a lot of you guys may be wondering, why are you making igneous extruders? We're making igneous extruders so that we can feed the little machine that we're working on, the volcanic furnace. The volcanic furnace is hungry. It is like Rosie O'Donnell at all-you-can-eat shrimp night at whatever she goes to get all-you-can-eat shrimp. So she devours cobblestone like no other. And while we do have some cobblestone in the system, we're not going to have enough cobblestone to keep this thing, you know, really full. And because of that, we're having power problems, and it's just a little bit easier if we just, you know, ramp things up completely, because It just makes it simpler. Actually, I just realized we don't need 4, we only need 2. So we need the servos, which are right there. We got enough for 16, but we only need 10. There we go. Get out my way. There we go. Okay, I think we have everything now. We do need 20 glass for this last step. So we've got 7. Boom shakalaka. Bringing it down with the 90s slang. All right. Boom. There we go. There's 10. Awesome. Now we are going to run into another little issue with this. Do we have any buckets in the system? Okay, you're done. You're done. Get back up there. Do work, son. Do work. All right. Buckets. Buckets. We're going to need all these buckets. And this is going to get complicated very quickly. Do I have another aqueous accumulator? Surely to God I've got another one. I've built like 5 of these things. Really? Where are my other aqueous accumulators? I know they're around. Again, I'm gonna have to blame you for this, Hoppy. Or Riley. Sorry. Even if it's not your fault. Even if it's not your fault. You'll be punished anyway.
I think you should blame someone else.
The beatings will continue until morale improves. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
If you continue to blame me, I'm gonna beat you.
You're gonna beat me? Well, maybe that's what I want. Did you think about that? Did that ever occur to you?
Okay, I'm gonna get someone else to do it then.
Well, that wasn't as much fun or what I had planned, so that kind of ruins my evil idea. Which makes you evil, so... Evil idea ruiner.
I never said I was a nice person. I forgot to say that.
Although I do like your little roller coaster. My only concern with your roller coaster is it doesn't go all the way. So, while it is cool...
All the way to what?
To my power room.
Oh, you lazy bum!
Wow. Wow. You know, I was going to give you your bow back and be nice to you, but I think I'm just going to keep it now.
I'm just going to make another one.
I'm just going to keep it, because, you know...
I don't care.
You just...
It's your present there.
Aww. I don't buy it for a minute.
Be happy.
I don't buy it for a minute. Okay, so let's see. How many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She's gonna hate me. She fucking hates me.
Who hates you?
No one.
Who's going to hate you?
Nobody. No one is gonna hate me.
You're a freaking liar.
I am well loved by the community. People leave their children with me all the time to babysit them. I'm a wonderful person. I'm a very nice guy, and most importantly, I don't have the plague. So, all right.
Do I?
No, I'm pretty sure you got the plague. You've got some kind of plague.
Can you come look at this?
What am I looking at?
We'll come into the new garden area and look at the wall.
All right, I am TPing to you, madam. TP, Riley. There we go.
That look good.
Whoa, I get a little vertigo effect looking at that for some reason. Yeah, it looks fine. Other than the top right, a little bit looks kind of wonky, but I'm assuming that's because the hill is up there.
Yeah, I had to make it look more hillish then.
I'm pretty sure the OCD people will scream every time they see it, which is wonderful. So I think we should leave it just this way.
I have OCD. Well, I'm not screaming.
Then obviously you have a very mild case. So
no, it's really not mild.
I'm talking about the people who like can't even operate. You know, like you're gonna literally put them in the hospital with that setup right there.
That's alright.
So, you know, it'll be good times. It'll be good times. Alright, so we're back over here because we need fluiducts. We need a lot of fluiducts, and I'm hoping we have some. Oh, thank God, we have plenty. Awesome. Wait, what the hell just happened? Okay, so the ME machine is operating, or updating very slowly. You're out of power, or what's going on? Why are you taking so long to recharge my hammer? God. I don't understand why this thing is so slow. It's insane. Alright, well, we're going to take some of it. I'll leave the rest of it here. I need to put these in the crafting table. There we go. And those are fine. And that's an energy conduit. Okay. So the nice thing about this setup, as opposed to some of the other setups, you don't need, with an igneous extruder, as far as I recall, they don't need power. They're basically cobblestone generators. The other nice thing about them is you don't need to replace the water and you don't need to replace the lava as long as you're making cobble. Now, if you're making smooth stone, then it gets kind of hinky. But you can see you can make cobble, stone, and obsidian. We're just going to make cobble, but we do got to get water in here. And then we got to get lava in here. Now, the lava is going to be easy because we're just going to export it from over here. The problem we're going to run into is getting the water here and then filling it with lava. So we're just going to hook it up like this. And then I need to break this so you don't backflow into the system. There we go. And that's a wrong conduit. All right, so I got 15 more blocks. Hopefully I can do this without making Riley mad at me. Riley's gonna be a little mad at me.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
You don't tell me. I'm going to hurt you.
Wow, you're like, I'm so tired. We'll beat you to death later, not today. You poor thing.
So
go lay down. Go get a nap.
no.
You'll feel better if you get a nap.
No, I'll do that later.
She gets like 5 hours of sleep a night, refuses to take a nap, doesn't take medication, and she wonders why she's always sick. Oh, poor thing. All right.
You don't have to tell everyone that. God.
There's no secrets between me and the subscribers. God.
Yeah, right.
They know everything, even about the body buried in the backyard. Come on now.
Really? I didn't even know that.
Well, that's because it's yours. So, you just...
What?
Yeah. We've got your little spot picked out. It's out by the rose bushes, you know, because you hate flowers. So, it's quite pretty. It's quite wonderful. You're going to love it.
At least it's by the roses.
Yep.
Smell good all the time.
All right, so I was going to run cables from here all the way over there, but I don't have enough cabling to do that. Besides, it would possibly get me murdered in my sleep by Riley. So this is just a little bit easier method of doing the same thing. So we're going to step up here. We're going to put... Oh, shit. We're just going to put that right there. And then we're going to click U. That's draining. Okay, so did everything get full? Or, no, you have none. You have none. You have none. Okay, so none of these filled up. So I guess all of that water... All right, here's what we're going to do. While we're waiting on that thing to redo, or waiting for me to select the slots, we're going to bring this back over, set it back up there, and let it start filling back up again. You can see all the water is filling in the tank, or in the, what do you call them? The slots. So we're going to put that right there. That's one. And it's good. So I can now turn that off. And then we'll do another one right here. There we go. We'll cycle. And then bam, bam. It's going to be kind of cool if this actually manages to handle every single one of these. I don't think there's enough stuff in there, though. There may be. Nope. We're starting to lower it now. Starting to lower the water pressure. The problem with Fluiducts having such large storage now is it can probably kind of be a pain in the ass sometimes to get the right fluid in the right spot. So, alright, so that's sealed. We got what? 3 more? Oh, and we out. We out. So we filled 6.5 machines. That's actually pretty damn good. It's actually pretty damn good. Alright, so I'm going to pop this off now. And then I'm going to have to pop these 3 off. Reason we're doing this, obviously, or maybe not so obviously, is... no, I'm going to pop this one too. Oh, shit. Don't do that. There we go. Damn it! Reason I'm doing that is we want to fill only these. And it's just a little bit easier that way. Alright, so pop off. And then down. Then we have to turn blue on. There we go. That should fill up instantaneously. Now. There we go. And bam. Bam. And boom. Alright, everything is full of water now. Now, we just gotta get the lava in. Now, lava's gonna be a little bit trickier. The reason it's gonna be a little bit trickier is we got a lot of really hungry engines over here. So the way we're gonna solve this problem is we're gonna go like this. Break the cycle here. By breaking the cycle, that pretty much ensures that we're not gonna get any more, at least in any other engine other than the primary, which is fine because once that fills up, we're good. All right, so now that we've got that set up, we need to set the top up here on the left side, which is basically the same side that we were using for the water, except it's apparently smart enough not to get confused, which is just adorable. All right, come on. All right, the rest of them are already set, so bam, 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 bam. Okay, so now we need to get lava in here. And I unfortunately only have 28 cobble, which should still be enough. I'm not sure how far into all these that's going to produce. You can see this is loading up. He's not quite there. I believe he's got to hit at least the first benchmark before we get any action. We will see here momentarily. And once we run out of netherrack, which we appear to already have done, we'll switch over to cobble, and then we're really going to suck. And the nice thing about this volcanic furnace is it does produce completely powerlessly, which is nice, but the main issue is it does not work very well efficiency-wise. It is horribly inefficient compared to some of the other options. Now, some of the guys in the stream are pointing out you only need 1 bucket of lava and 1 bucket of water. I know, but who cares? It doesn't really matter. It's just easier this way, and I'm sure some of you will be screaming at me the whole way down, but you know, in all honesty, if you guys aren't screaming at me, I'm kind of doing it wrong. You know, that's what I'm saying. So the good news is now that we have this going, I can use it to basically chain funnel cobble into the system here. Unfortunately, I just don't know if it's going to be enough to really keep this engine rolling and over here. Now, it is looking like the fuel is bypassing the engine on the right and heading exclusively to us over here on these. If that turns out to be the case, then we're golden. We are absolutely golden. All right, so one of the new changes that we've got in thermal expansion is item ducts. Item ducts. The nice thing about these is they allow us to move items. Now, I don't know if I've never used these. We're going to try this out real quick. Somebody's breathing into their microphone very heavily. There we go. We're going to head over here to the item ducts, make a few. We need, I think, about 12 of them. So we're going to see if we can't do that real quick, and then we're going to try and see how these work. Like I said, never used them before. Honestly, don't know how well they're going to perform. All right, so we need tin and lead. Tin and lead to make these. Now, there's multiple different kinds. There's opaque. There's impulse. I don't know what impulse item duct. Oh, it transfers items quickly. So that's going to be tin and... Wait. That is not... Oh. So, impulse item duct. It's not showing me how to make these. These are really weird. Wait a minute. Here we go. Item duct. And then you pour energize. Okay, so you pour glowstone over the top of them to turn them into energize. And that makes them speed up. So that's kind of cool. I think that's pretty freaking awesome. All right, so we need tin and lead. Thankfully, I have both of those, I'm almost sure. I got tin right here. We just need some lead. So let's turn our little ME system back on. Let's look for the lead. We got some right there. Let's go to our crafting table over here. And let's do 12. There we go. And I'm going with the dark ones. I know that there's some better ones. Or, well, not better ones, but some easier ones. Specifically ones that you can see inside of. I don't think we really need... Well, let's make one more batch. I'm not going to make the hardened glass right now because we don't have the stuff to do it properly. So, I don't think we have the power for it right now. Either way, this should work. Alright. Back to the hole, Batman! And back. There we go. Oh god, how did I slow down? It's like the whole point of jumping and sprinting is so you're supposed to be you're supposed to be quick. And I'm of course slower. Alright, so we're gonna use the item ducts. We got 18. We're gonna pop it into the hopper here. Hopefully it will actually fit. And then we're just gonna go down here on the back like this. Come on. There we go. And beautiful. Alright, so we want the red to go out the back. So we're going to put red there. And red there. And red there. There we go. And I'm hoping these don't need a signal or some kind of powered block to yank things out. They very well may. We'll know here in about 4 seconds. Alright, so we've got 64 in here. Flipping it over. Now we're on the orange. That should be pulling out the back. I'm not seeing any changes. So let's try this. Let's flip you right there. Does that pull out? Yes. You can see it's pulling out in chunks. Now, granted, it does not seem to be pulling out too terribly fast. But, hey, it beats me having to sit here and click these over and over again. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so we got to hit this specific side right here. And I'll cover what the rest of the stuff does in a little bit more detail in the future. We're not doing it at the moment because we are a little short on time and I'm retarded and don't know. But in the future, we will know a little bit more and I can see what we've got going from there. Either way, I'm going to let this start filling up. This is going to basically automate our lava process. This, now that we're at 4,000 buckets, should never drain anymore. And so now we should slowly start filling up this next machine, which you can see right here. And then that's going to fill up, which will in turn make more cobble, which will fill this system up faster and faster and faster, etc., etc. And if I wanted to, I could break this block and put another one right here and avoid this hopper altogether. But I figure, why not? What the hell? And then once we've got all of these filled up, I'll go ahead and break the attachment here and remove the entire top row here. And then we'll just fire all these back up along the line. So I'm going to take this power cube back to our other base since we're kind of draining our power cube over there. And then I guess in the next episode, we're going to start working on tesseracts. We're probably going to move our ME system over off camera and do a few other things. So anyways, for those of you watching on YouTube, hope you guys liked this video. If you did, slap that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And I'll catch you guys next clip.